Well, hello and welcome to another episode. We are now in the month of June, our final month for the school year, and we are planning on ending our school year very strong with a number of different activities that are going to bring the school together, show off our talents, show off how much fun we have, and bring good closure to the end of the school year. In this episode, I do want to kind of give you a little bit of a tour of the school, show you some of the changes we've made, and how we're going to be keeping you safe come September. When I give you this tour, take a look. We created a poster, and I want you to take a look at this poster and see if you can spot the posters and how many posters you can find of this bee as I take you around the school. Kind of like a little bit of a scavenger hunt. So that's going to be part of our episode today. I think it's going to be another fun one. And I really look forward to seeing you soon. And in the meantime, enjoy the episode.
I always thought if we could somehow just see the germs around us, everyone would be a lot more careful and we'd get sick way less. Unfortunately, that's still not possible, so I did the next best thing by running a day-long experiment in this third grade classroom. I found this powder called Glo Germ, and just like real germs, when it's on your hands, you can't see it. But unlike real germs, if you turn a black light on, it becomes visible. But it transfers to things you've touched, so it provides a really good way to visualize exactly how germs spread. So before the kids arrived, as a control, I went around and noted any pre-existing spots in the room that fluoresced under the black light, and then it was go time. The kids, of course, had no idea what we were doing and that the teacher had been secretly infected with the glowing powder. So she randomly shook the hands of 3 kids, but didn't touch any of the rest. And so with that, they just went about their normal day. At break, I did choose one random student, and he agreed to letting me put some of the powder on his hands too. And then 2 hours later at lunchtime, I checked the results. Remember, everything you see here started with just the teacher and one student having a little of that powder on their hands. And because my flashlight can only illuminate one spot at a time, I used Photoshop to better visualize our observations of where germs were left behind, including on the other kids.
Uh-oh, we're pretty hot over here. Oh, right here.
And they were actually pretty diligent about washing their hands. Cleaning commonly touched surfaces is important because even if a virus is spread through airborne transmission, those tiny droplets don't stay in the air for long. Then they land on surfaces waiting to be touched by our hands. Which raises an important point. The ultimate defense against catching a virus is just don't touch your face. Your eyes, nose, and mouth are like the single weak spot on the Death Star when it comes to viruses. That's the only way they can get in to infect you. But as you can see here, not touching your face is easier said than done. And before you think, yeah, well that's just kids for you, this was what the teacher's face looked like at the end of the day, and she said she tried extra hard to remember not to touch her face. I found this result fascinating, so I put the powder on my own hands for a few hours, and I resisted the urge to touch my face so many times that I fully expected I was going to have a perfectly clean face and the moral high ground. And then this is what I saw. What the heck? I genuinely have no idea when any of this came on. Until I reviewed the footage. Oh, well, there you go. On average, we touch our face 16 times an hour, which is why washing hands is so important. It's impossible to catch a virus directly through your hands. It's as futile as shooting the outer surface of the Death Star. The problem is we use our hands to help the virus out by constantly giving it a ride to our figurative Death Star exhaust ports.
So we have a number of birthdays happening this week, and I'd like to start off by wishing happy birthday to Noel in grade 6. Noel is currently in India, and I hope that while you're there, Noel, you're able to have a really great birthday, and we are praying that you get home soon. Also like to wish happy birthday to Micah C., who is currently in the Philippines. Micah, while you're there, I hope you have a great birthday and that you are able to find your way home soon as well. And I'd like to wish a very special happy birthday to Mrs. Cosman. Happy birthday to you, Mrs. Cosman. I hope all of you are able to have a wonderful birthday full of joy and celebration with your family. So happy birthday, everyone. Have a great day. Welcome to our school tour. I'm going to show you some places in around the school. Here's the washroom. We now only allow one person in each side of the washroom, and we're going to social distance when we wash our hands. This is our waiting area for students when someone is in the washroom. And we've marked our floors with directional areas and also waiting spaces. The water fountain is closed, and we've divvied up the hallway with cones for now, but directional signs on the walls. As we come into the grade 5 classroom, you're going to see that we have plexiglass on the table. This is to keep you safe while you're working. And we also put plexiglass in between the students who are going to be sitting at the windowsill. So we hope all this will keep you safe when you return to school in September. So this brings us to the end of another episode, and I do have a few announcements I want to make before I leave you for the week. Firstly, this week is the last week that you're able to hand in talent share videos. Whatever your talent is, I want you to submit it so that we can celebrate it in a video montage that we're going to release in a couple weeks. Also, we are going to be doing a virtual fun day from home. There are so many different challenges, fun activities, different ways for you to do this. Think of like cool obstacle courses. Think of maybe like those minute to win it challenges. If you don't know what that is, just take a quick search on YouTube and you'll find it. Or whatever else that you think would be kind of fun to do while at home. And I'm sure that your ideas will spread to other children, and they might watch the video and go, wow, that looks like a lot of fun. I think I want to try that too. So whatever your challenge is, have fun doing it and send it to us, and then we will put it all together so that you can see our kind of fun day from home. So that is exciting. I'm also very excited to announce that in our last week of school, on the Monday and the Tuesday, you are going to get a chance to say goodbye to your friends in your class. We are going to be bringing the classes back one at a time, spreading you out throughout the school, and doing a parade of sorts where you get to go and visit every class member in your class, say goodbye, be able to say goodbye to your teachers, be able to thank your teachers, and have a good closure to the end of the year. So I'm so excited about that. I'm also excited for the grade 7s because we are almost finalized with how our year end is going to look for you, for your farewell. It's going to, of course, not include a dinner this year, but it will include an ability for you to come together, pray together, and say goodbye. And that's our goal for you. So we're working on making that special for you. And then for our last day, we typically do a candle exchange between grade 7s and grade 6s. Of course, that's not going to be allowed. However, we do have something planned that is going to be just as symbolic and just as special. So we're asking all grade 7s and all grade 6s to come back to the school on the last day. We're going to have the grade 7s in the church, and then the grade 6s are going to be in the school. So more information to come on that. So I'm so excited. I think it's going to be a great end to June, and I'm looking forward to seeing all your videos and all your submissions. So I had to interrupt myself because since I last recorded, a few things have happened. I've been talking with Father Paul, and it's been decided that we are going to have First Holy Communion for our grade 2s and confirmation for our grade 7s in the next couple weeks. This is very exciting. it's not going to be the full class. It's probably going to be spread over a couple of days, but still, I think this is such a blessing on our community, and I'm so thankful to Father Paul for his ability to make this work. So kind of a strange ending to this video, but I really felt like it needed to be here. So I want to wish everyone a great week. God bless, and be safe.